Hello guys, it's Twin4Twin, and I'm back with yet another... Fuck, my microphone fell. Yes, indeed, I've got a new microphone, got a new headset, so now nothing will sound like shit anymore. Anyway, we're back. We're showcasing a new game, 6 minutes in. Luckily, nothing has happened yet. Bot lane, it's Nunu and Grace against Caitlyn and Sona. Then we have Ahri mid against AP Yi, which is pretty interesting. You don't see AP Yi that often in high-ranked games. Wukong versus Riven. Wukong jungle versus Riven jungle, and Gangplank versus Olaf. So yeah, I guess we'll just hit play, and we'll see where this match goes. Let me just put the microphone a little closer to myself. There we go. Alright, now we should be able to hear me just fine. If you didn't already. Oh, it looks like they're going to go in onto the Caitlyn. A lot of damage is going to come off. But Wukong might be able to know the nicely placed Caitlyn trap is going to make sure that she survives that first little engage that we saw this game so far. Now Master Yi is going to come around, but he is spotted by the ward just expired. I don't know whose ward that was, but at least they're moving out, so apparently he was spotted. This allows Ahri to catch up a little bit in farm. She places the ward down so they know that Yi is no longer near bot lane. Riven's pinging the blue buff, probably going to give it to Yi, so pretty standard stuff. Nothing too extraordinary happening. Alright, then there are some other things I wanted to talk about. Nice harass coming up from Sona, by the way. Alright, first thing, I'm going to make a clip about a video about the new champion who has just been released on the PBE. It's called Trash, and not trash as in he's bad, but trash as in it's his name. So, sorry, bad joke. Bad joke indeed. Anyway, Gray's getting extremely low, but an ice ball is going to stop off that quite now. But also now Nunu is getting extremely low. They're just taking the poke. They're right now just taking the poke. Caitlyn taking some turret shots, and oh, maybe that will be enough. Yes, so that's going to pick up the first blood. A nice QE combo got them both low enough that the ultimate would have at least finished off one person. And now Yi is going to come in, ulting and flashing over the wall, and this is going to be indeed... And one wasted Graves. That was a nice play by the Yi, running here with the Highlander on, flashing over the wall and being able to pick up that kill. Perfectly clean, but now the GP ult is going to save this tower quite now, because otherwise I think they would have been able to push in. Wukong right now is lurking. Maybe, no, they do not have vision over the Caitlyn, so that was a nicely clean first blood and another kill for the Yi, which is going to put him way ahead of Ahri. So, that was nicely played by the purple team. They got them extremely low just by Caitlyn's incredible Q harass, and then she also fired the E. If I remember well, she also fired the E, which also deals a ton of damage. No, it doesn't, but it's fun. And yeah, then we have GP top, which is not something you see extremely often at GP top anymore. It's just he has decent sustain with the remove scurvy, but it's just not too strong, especially not against an Olaf, and apparently he picked after Olaf, so he thought maybe that Olaf would go jungle or something, because it's not really the pick I would choose against an Olaf, because all he really can remove with that scurvy is the slow, and that will be put back onto him within 3 seconds or so. So, not sure what he's going to do with that quite yet. In the meantime, he picked up an Averic Blade, so he's probably going for the Gangplank build, which basically means get as much fucking money as you can from the gold. Like, he's got 72 gold plundered. He's got some gold earned, 120 gold earned, so that in the end, that'll count up. In the meantime, bot lane is going to go with a lot of damage onto the Graves and the Nunu. Sona and Caitlyn are both going off, but it looks like there's nothing going to happen quite yet. Nunu taking a build over Peacemaker to the face, and in the meantime we have a dive in top. I'm sorry, I will jump back. We will have a look at that. So Riven is going to come in from the back. Olaf is going to go full in onto this poor little guy, Gangplank. Gangplank is going to ult to keep Riven away, but the damage is just way too much, and Riven picks up that kill. Actually, quite no problem. Just now, well, Flash. She ulted. She didn't even use the strike on her ult. And Caitlyn, in the meantime, bot picking up a double kill. I need to keep focusing on stuff like that because shit's happening all around the map. Alright, so it looks like they are going to go in. Nunu thought he could get off a nice ult, but the damage is just too much. Graves, though, is going to pick up the kill onto the Sona, yes, but the Caitlyn range is going to pick her up a double kill, which now gives her a 3-0 lead over the Graves, who isn't even that far behind in farm, so it's just the kills that are keeping them ahead right now. So, that's a lot of action in the bot lanes this early into the game. There's 1 kill in top, and the other 4 kills, the other 5 kills in this game are all in bot lane. Now, Wukong is going to go in onto Yi, putting on that slow, but Yi had his meditate. Yeah, please don't. There was no way Wukong would have been able to get that Yi, just because of the fact that he could meditate or high land out of that. And meantime, Wukong is going to find a little bit of a stranded Olaf, but there comes the Olaf ult, and that means he's going to get out of there no problem. They might go in a little bit too deep. The GP ult should be coming out right now, but didn't even use it. Well, they were able to pick up the kill anyway, but I think I would have used the GP ult a little bit sooner, just to, because Wukong got extremely low, and Yi apparently was going to run out of something in mid, just with the high land there. Now Riven is going to come in for a lane gank and not really find anyone she can really do anything against. So Olaf respawning. Still, I want to talk about this AP Yi because I've been seeing it in increased numbers. It's so annoying to play against. His harass is so easy. All he has to do is he needs to Q on top of a minion, and the chance that it'll jump to you if you're too close is pretty high. I mean, bot lane, are they going to dive this? They might. Oh, that's a ton of damage, and there comes the Caitlyn ult and flashing just out of that, making sure Nunu catches that. But now Sona is going to go in with the ultimate flash ultimate, and another kill for the bot lane, this time under the Sona. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Let's just keep it to that. Now, it looks like they are going to go make a play for Dragon. They are in pretty strong of a position to do that, with bot lane both heading to back. Looks like they're going to be able to grab this no problem. Ari even backed. So, yeah, that's just a free Dragon. Olaf and Gangplank both getting pretty low, but they both have great sustain if Gangplank is maxing the orange shack, and he's not, so he doesn't even have that much of a sustain. Caitlyn picking up the Bloodthirster at 13 minutes is going to put her way ahead of anyone. And now Wukong is going to go in onto Riven and Yi, but he uses the clone perfectly, picking up the kill on Riven. But here comes the Q, and here come the finishing auto attacks. Is going to pick up a kill onto the Wukong. No escaping from that Master Yi. Just too strong. But now I hope I can finally talk about this Yi. AP Yi mid, I see it in increasing numbers just because it's so annoying to lane against. As I said, the Q, the harass is very easy. If you have used all your CC and still try to finish him off, look at this. He heals 1,000 over 5 seconds. And he gains 200 armor and magic resist. Are those correct? That's insane. I didn't even know it was that strong. Jesus Christ. And if he got you low enough, he'll just ult, and the auto attacks also do quite a lot of damage. So it's just incredibly annoying to play against. And of course, then you have his... You see that? Did you see that? That was about 400 damage just by queuing the minions. And another... Oh, no, it didn't hit her. That's Too bad for Yi. Bot lane, it looks like they're going in for a dive, but a nice Nunu and GP ult is going to do a lot of damage onto the Sona and the Caitlyn, but a great Sona ult. Are they going to pick up the kill? Yes, the Wukong just slaps her in the face and picks up the kill onto the Caitlyn, barely allowing Nunu and Graves to get away. But that was a nice Sona ult encounter of a great combination. But here comes Massey. Is he going to find them? He is going to get the double kill. Nunu already backed and dies in the fountain, but he is going to go down to the combined damage of Wukong and Ahri, picking up the shutdown, which is 433 gold. And Nunu saying he died at base. He meditated, and apparently he went all the way to here, jumped right back over here, and pick up the kill. That's insane. Bot lane's being a little bitch. Riven now going to go in onto Wukong, but a nice use of the clone. The ultimate is going to go off, but the Wukong ultimate is also going to go off. But Wukong needs to stay underneath the tower. Is he going to be able to pick up the kill? The ultimate misses. Here goes Wukong, hungry for blood, but he might not be too smart to join that. No, he's not going to go in. Riven missed the ultimate, the wind blast from the ultimate. Nunu just going to ice blast and going to be able to get out of that, no problem. Talking team chat, yeah. So, this is a pretty one-sided game. Purple team now 3.5k ahead of the blue team, which isn't even that much, although, yeah. Now it's even more. Olaf picks up a kill onto the Gangplank. As I said, Gangplank, he is in fact building the Gangplank build, getting that gold over time, but it's just, he can't fight Olaf in a 1v1. Especially if he keeps using his ultimate in bot lane, he's just not that strong. Yi, meantime, taking down the tower there, but taking down the tower there. It's pretty obvious that purple team is in a enormous lead, and they're not going to give that away that easily. Yi, no one actually doing anything against Yi taking that tower. Graves once again getting extremely low, just from some simple harass. GP ults is going to go off, which is pretty weird, because there was no one near that. Maybe he thought Wukong was going to go in, but Wukong might find a Yi. I would say Yi might find a Wukong having 288 AP right now. That Q dealing 600 damage, and that heal, look at that, 1800. They are going to fight Wukong, and Wukong is going to go in out of Sona, but that might not be the smartest target to pick from, as Caitlyn is definitely the highest damage threat. And now Yi is going to use the ultimate, going to Q onto the Wukong, but a lot of damage, and a nice charm is going to interrupt the meditate. The ultimate hits this time, but it just isn't enough damage. Caitlyn's still chasing down that Ahri, still dealing a lot of damage, and they're probably going to be able to take down this tower. Olaf is like, fuck it. Oh, I thought Olaf was going to tank it, and anyway, Olaf is pushing the minions, and they are going to take that turret. No problem. Meanwhile, Ahri pinged for GP to go and push that top lane, but Yi is going to go there, maybe. No, he's going to pick up that. He's going to meditate. Look at that. Look at how much that heals. Now he's going to walk up there, probably be on time to defend the turret, as GP is backing off. They have no vision of him, so never fucking mind. Never mind. They're going to go onto Riven, but Caitlyn traps too strong. Going to stop that engage as well, and it still is a very one-sided match. Now purple team is in 7k lead. Yeah, I don't think there's a way blue team can come back from this. As also, they are fighting each other in the chat a lot, and a fighting team basically never wins because they're too busy fighting each other, and not busy enough fighting the enemy, making stupid plays and everything. Although Ahri is going to go in onto Caitlyn, missing the charm, but a GP ult is going to go off, and the Ahri is going to pick up the kill with the final charge from her ultimate, but missing the charm, which was incredibly unfortunate. Now blue team making a move for the dragon, but purple team is awaiting, luring in the wings. Here comes Riven, ulting, all this pop. Wukong ults popped as well, but a nice Sona ult, allowing Yi to deal a ton of damage, and Wukong is going to go down to the Riven ultimate. Yi just meditating his ass off, and here comes Olaf picking up the kill with the E onto the gangplank. Purple team turned that around just nicely, but here comes Yi, and oh no, he stands in a trap. That's so unfortunate. Nice plays of the Caitlyn traps though. They've caught 2 people off already, allowing purple team to roll, just basically roll all over blue team at that dragon, picking up the second dragon of the match along with 3 kills. Yeah, I really don't see how blue team is going to get away from this. How blue team is going to go in it and turn this around. Graves only just picking up the bloodthirst, and now Olaf is going to go in onto Ahri, but a nice flash. Make sure she will survive that. As you could see, that was a shit ton of damage from the Olaf, who's not even building for damage. Holy shit, 200 AP? She's supposed to have 150 or something. That's nice. Some nice runes, I must say. Now it looks like purple team is just backing off, not wanting to play too aggressively, as it's an 8k lead, but 9k, but it's still throwable. Like, I've seen people lose with bigger leads, but not really in this elo. I don't think these guys are going to be able to turn this around. They maybe get a nice engage onto the Wukong, but they see the rest of the purple team coming in. Raven still didn't back. Does not have any lifesteal except for the 5. Your basic attack yourself 5 health, so shouldn't be staying around too long. Might find Nunu, does find Nunu, but Nunu is just going to walk around here and be all fine. But let's look at the supports for a second. Like, look at what Nunu has. Nunu has the Flask, a Null Magic Mantle, a Ruby Crystal, and Ninja Tabi. And then we have Sona, who has a Shard of True Ice already, a Ruby Sightstone, a Philosopher's Stone, a Ruby Crystal, and Boots of Speed. But in the meantime, no engage. I'm sorry, I wasn't really looking, but it doesn't look like there's any real engages. Yes, there comes Wukong with a nice ultimate, knocking up Caitlyn. And Graves is going to pick up that kill with the ultimate. Now Riven going on to the Graves. Graves already picking up a double kill, and a nice Sona ult, stunning 3 people. And here comes Olaf. Olaf is going to go in, missing the undertow though, but an ice shot is going to slow anyone who comes near this with his crazy man. He picking up an instant double kill with the single, what's it called? With the single alpha strike. That was a nicely played team fight by both teams. Purple team being caught out by the blue team, and a nice GP ult making sure that the people who were right here couldn't run back to Sona with her ultimate, and then they cut them out. Killed Caitlyn and Riven, and then Olaf and Master Yi came in and walked over here, just wrecked the shit out of blue team, picking up 2 kills with 1 Q. And that was a nicely executed team fight for both teams, but I still think that any kill purple team is giving blue team right now is just allowing them to get back a little bit. Graves picking up red. I think they're going to give it... Oh yeah, I remember Graves got a double kill in that team fight. I don't know if he backed already. Let's have a look. Yes, he backed. He probably picked up the Zeal. Now, he's not that far behind Caitlyn anymore. So maybe Graves will be able to turn this around quite nicely. Ahri hasn't died as well, but look at that Caitlyn damage. Just standing there with that insane range, dealing an insane amount of damage, and not even risking that much. You're just going to go in with the Alpha Strike, and they're going to find Nunu. They're going to chase Nunu down. Are they going to go in for the kill? Are they diving? They are diving this, all focusing on Nunu. That's not a good idea. Here comes the GP and the Wukong ult. Wukong flashing after her, and the Ignite is going to finish off Riven. Purple team really letting himself get caught out, but here comes Wukong, and there is going to be a kill for the Caitlyn. Another Alpha Strike is going to go in after the Gangplank, but not enough damage on the Master Yi's auto attack to really hunt down those kills. And now Graves being completely caught out, thinking he could I don't know why, but both teams are focusing the supports much more than they should. Like, really. Like, Graves went after Sona for a kill, and Riven died to try and kill Nunu. And they both didn't even die, so both teams are dying unnecessary deaths. And I think next game I'm going to turn all chat off again, but because all they do in this game is flaming. Yi having an amazing AP Yi game, 7-1 right now, having picked up the Death Cap, the Lich Bane, probably building towards, I don't know, maybe Deathfire Grasp might be a good guess. Yeah, definitely next time game I'm going to turn all chat off, just don't pay attention to it. You know what? I'm going to turn it off right now. Let's see. More options. There we go. Turned off. Alright, now we just wait for this to... Yep, no more problems with the all chat. So now pushing mid, she has 90 AP. What the fuck? She's got some nice AP runes, I guess. Oh wait, she's got the Q as well. You picking up that quite easily. And that's 60 AP. She's still got 34 AP, just 30 AP, just plain runes and masteries. You don't see that. I don't see much supports by really AP. Now, purple team is going to go for Dragon. I think they are dragging, no pun intended, but they're dragging this game out way too long. I mean, every second they are waiting, blue team has a chance to farm and get back. But are they going to catch them out? Yes, another perfectly placed Caitlyn trap, and the ultimate is going to go off and pick up the kill. These Caitlyn traps have been dominating in catching out people all over the map. Purple team now pinging Baron. Looks like they're going to push mid, and then they are going to go for it, and perfectly ward. Just brilliant ward placing by the blue team. I don't even know who did that, but it was bloody brilliant. Look at that. They will always have vision over this part of the map. Some people are just stupid. When they are losing, they're just being complete babies and trolling the fuck out of everyone. In the meantime, it's not even worth mentioning. Purple team is just going to pick up this Baron, no problem. Wukong might even be caught out by Olaf. Olaf using the Ghost, and he's going to go full in onto Wukong. Wukong taking so much damage from a almost tanky build. Holy fuck, he has 200 attack damage. How the hell did he get that? Caitlyn picking up that kill, no problem. But how did this Olaf get 200 attack damage is what I wonder. A nice Sona damage is going to go off onto the blue. Nice Sona. A nice REQ is going to deal a lot of damage to the purple team, was what I said. But the purple team, I think, will win the poke game just because they have Yi. Olaf might be going in a little bit too aggressive, but no, because blue team is completely backed off. They are just going to take this inhibitor, no problem. No idea why blue team backed off. They were low, but being low is always a better... Being low and trying to fight, at least keeping them away from the inhibitor. Maybe one dying, and here comes the blue team. Surrender. This was the game. As I said, blue team wasn't able to get back from this. Everyone's just dancing at the Nexus. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this showcast. Be sure to leave a comment and a rating below. If you want to, hit the subscribe button, because it will make me incredibly happy if you do. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace.